Did a child prodigy actually discover that Cern pushed us into another dimension?
Infinity down the line from our original timeline, where here's ours. And of course, this timeline is only moving forward because, well, the expansion of infinite number of realities behind it. But what happened was we made this universe sort of out of balance, and our universe...
Because of the collider, the super collider?
Yeah, we altered the weight of a single electron, which I believe shifted us into a parallel universe, considering that we caused a chain reaction that could have catastrophically destroyed our universe. I mean, even when we thought about starting it, we thought our universe would implode, and then it didn't, and we're like, oh, it's okay. Well, maybe it did implode. We just instantly got shifted to another universe.
He argued that the high-energy particle collisions occurring within the 17-mile ring were doing more than simply recreating the conditions of the Big Bang. According to Max, these experiments were fundamentally unstable relative to the survival of a single timeline. He proposed that the LHC had achieved such a concentrated burst of power that it actually destroyed our original universe. In this view, the reality we currently inhabit is not the one we were born into. Instead, Max suggested that we are living in the next best thing, a parallel dimension so similar to our own that the transition was almost imperceptible. He explained that when a universe is destroyed, consciousness naturally slides into the nearest available frequency, much like a radio seeking a clear signal. This concept suggested that the world as we knew it ended in 2012.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get...
Family, we are back. Oh my goodness, I'm messing up already. But anyways, we're back. Y'all know we ain't doing no cuts. Anyways, we're gonna speak about Cern. Y'all heard that dude. If I ain't mistaken, that video was taken in 2008 or 2012, if I'm not mistaken, but that's when he said everything stopped. Now, let's talk about an alternate timeline. It reminds me of these movies where they're always trying to open portals and this and that. Well, what this dude is saying, that they might have opened the portal and left it open. But what are they trying to reach? What are you trying to do with the God particle? Now, a lot of people say that in 2020, things really changed. That's what they say. In 2020, things changed. And it felt like time was really sped up. And I can't lie, I felt the same way. But now it feels a little slower, a little more calm. And it's eerie. It's very eerie. There are people speaking about their menstrual cycles being off and very interrupted. And there are people talking about things that hadn't been around for a while that are now popping up. Like lightning bugs. I seen lightning bugs probably about almost a month ago. I hadn't seen them since, but I was shocked when I seen them. I hadn't seen lightning bugs in a while. There's a woman speaking about a dragonfly. I hadn't seen those in a while. I seen 2 yesterday. So it's some weird things going on, but the question we need to really ask is, what's the ultimate goal? How does this thing that's going on in Sweden or Switzerland, whatever, how does that affect us? And also, what we gotta ask ourselves, if you haven't seen the ceremony footage, go back and watch that ceremony footage and ask yourself, what are they trying to depict? When I watch that footage, it's like weird angels and beasts. I think it's about releasing the beast. But when they achieve what they want to achieve, what is it that'll be achieved? What is it going to do for the betterment of mankind? Anyways, I'm done yapping. Let's get to the content.
Wonder what they saw. Like, for real. That is the question that I asked when I heard that Cern was shutting down today. What the hell did they see? Not only that, y'all know I pay attention to patterns, and every single time this damn machine gets shut down, some bullshit happen after that. That's probably what they want us to manifest. But now I got another theory for y'all. Now, again, for anybody who doesn't know about Cern, just know this. It's one of the most powerfully scientific machines ever built by human hands. Now, they claim this machine is shutting down for maintenance. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. It's never really the what that catches my attention. It's the when. It's the why. I know I decode symbolism, and symbolism tells me one thing, that timing tells stories. When something this significant pauses, I'm gonna ask, why now? History has shown us that major transitions often happen in season. If this was another routine shutdown, the thing I had to ask myself, why do it feel so symbolic then? Then I came across something interesting. The thing about the Hadron Collider going dark on today is it doesn't match up with what was happening internally, supposedly. Now, the name of this initiative is supposedly Long Shutdown 3. But LS3 was supposedly scheduled for 2028. So what happened? Now, supposedly this date was moved twice, not once, twice. The final acceleration happened in Q1 of 2026. Now, catch the symbolism. This was 3 weeks after Run 3 produced results that were never published.
3 weeks after Run 3. I really feel like with this situation, there's significance in the numbers, especially 3. But when you hear her break down the rest of the numbers, it'll make more sense. What they're doing is things that used to be in like cartoons and sci-fi movies. They're really trying to go into a parallel universe, it seems like. What the hell can you achieve by doing that? You can't turn back time. You can't stop us from aging. Why do you want to play with the atoms? Why do you want to play God? That's the thing that really has me messed up. This thing and AI, and yeah, let me let her cook.
Notice I did not say that were delayed. I said never published. In September of 2025, supposedly Run 3 produced an anomaly in Sector 7. Not a particle, not antimatter, a resonance signature. His resonance signature had no corresponding mass. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably watching this and saying, what the hell is she getting at? And I'm about to tell you. Energy appeared from a source that doesn't exist in the standard model. Then the data was flagged a level 5, something that most people who's been working there supposedly, I don't know, I don't work there, y'all, supposedly, they've never seen in the years of working there. And within 72 hours, peep the symbolism once again. I told you, you always gonna see that 3, you gonna see that 6, and you damn sure gonna see that 9. Within 72 hours of that happening, the data was moved to a restricted server. Then access was supposedly revoked for 340 plus researchers. Now, we already talked about that 3, that 6, and that 9. But y'all know in symbolism, I always tell y'all, you're going to see 7 a lot too. Just like you do in that Bible. And it was said the internal protocol mentioned was 7.
Now, numbers. In this situation, it's very significant. Especially when you go back and see the opening ceremony. It's a must you go back and see that. Because I know it's going to be people in the comments like, yeah, well, the numbers don't mean nothing. The numbers don't mean this. The numbers don't mean that. I feel like civilization was built on numbers. Period. Ancient Egyptians, the Mayans, Incas, and all of that. You gotta really make it make sense. But to have this level 5, this alleged level 5, to go unreported, what are they trying to hide? They're already being secretive with this 17 square mile plot of land where they're messing with atoms. Think about how vast 17 miles is. That's like from the city to the suburbs. What do you need that much space to run something that's consuming energy but also producing energy from non-existing sources? What are you trying to do? Who are you trying to communicate with? What type of breakthrough are you trying to create? And when you create that breakthrough and achieve what you think you want to achieve, is that going to be enough? But most of all, how does it affect all of us?
The scientific method, yeah, so they're doing experiments at Cern and they're just testing things out. But the side effect of them doing this is what? Creating different timelines? So when people say, why should we care about what's happening at Cern? Because this is literally research into how reality works on the smallest level. Whenever people hear things like trying to recreate conditions after the Big Bang, it sounds intense, because it is. And over time, that's led to a lot of speculation. Are they opening something? What are they opening? Close it. Close it. We don't need to be opening things. If it was meant to be open, it would have been opened. Are they taking the experimenting a little too far? Maybe. Is this safe? Probably not. Those questions come from curiosity and sometimes fear. But according to the scientific community, do we trust them? The LHC operates under extremely strict safety protocols. Here's some context. The LHC has been running since 2008, and every shutdown has been a part of a cycle that leads to more advanced discoveries. So here's what I want you to do. Look into what CERN is actually studying, what particle physics means. That might take a little while, because this type of research often reshapes the future in ways that we can't immediately see. It's okay to question big scientific projects. I, in fact, encourage it. But it's even more powerful to understand them, because when you understand what's happening, you move from fear to curiosity. And curiosity, killed the cat, is where real learning starts. So stay curious, stay grounded, and don't be afraid to explore what's happening beneath the surface. Literally. Peace, y'all. I would like to go. Are those dragonflies?
I am no conspiracy person, but let me tell you something. Since CERN shut down and people are making these videos saying what they are feeling, experiencing, things like that, listen, I was reading comments and I saw where there were tons of people saying that they are seeing like shadows out of their peripheral vision. I have been seeing that since the week of the 4th. Also seeing lightning bugs and dragonflies. So where I'm from, we call them mosquito hawks. Don't make fun of me, but that's what we call them. But I had not seen one in a very long time. I have a picture in my camera roll right now from vacation. I was so excited because I actually saw one on the dock at the lake. I took a close-up picture of it.
We're definitely going to end it right there. One thing in that first clip, the lady, hold on. All right, my bad. It's a truck dock in the back and they be beeping when they back up. Anyways, curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. It's not always good to be curious. I know a lot of people that got bad results from being curious. I just want to know what we're trying to achieve. I really do. I want to know what they reversed engineered to get this technology, because to split atoms, to split atoms, come on, man, you got to generate some type of immense force to split atoms. Make it make sense, y'all. If you made it to this point, say I made it. I do want to thank y'all for being here. Have a happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, or is it Wednesday? Wow, it's Wednesday. Have a happy Wednesday, and I'm out. Peace.